In 2 Corinthians 9:2, the Apostle Paul writes this. He says, "For I know your eagerness to help, and I have been boasting about it to the Macedonians, telling them that since last year you and Achaia were ready to give, and your enthusiasm has stirred most of them to action." Well, with this verse, Paul is writing to the people of the church at Corinth, the Corinthians, and he's really excited about them. He says that they are eager to help, ready to give, and are filled with enthusiasm. And because of these things, they've become an example. And in fact, Paul says he's been using them as an example to the other churches, and that their example has been stirring these other churches to action. And that's a good thing. So I wanted to ask us, when it comes to our giving and serving and helping others, what fills us, what fills you with that same kind of eagerness and enthusiasm that the Corinthians were feeling? I really hope that you have some cool things to say about what makes you eager and enthusiastic to serve. And if you do, I'd love to hear about that. Send me an email or a text or catch me at church on Sunday. And I'd love to hear the story of your mission and your ministry, the way that you're giving and helping. But at the same time, it's not at all strange if you're not feeling that kind of eagerness and enthusiasm right now. For one thing, emotions like that kind of ebb and flow. Sometimes we're higher or lower in the things that we're doing. And then there's the fact that ministries have seasons to them where they are higher and lower. And sometimes there's a season where a ministry needs to wind down, or maybe our involvement in it needs to wind down and things need to shift into something new is going to happen, or you're going to move to some other area. And generally, those are really good things. So if that's you, then maybe it's time for you to pray for God to stir up some new eagerness, to stir up some new enthusiasm in you for mission, for ministry, for a way of giving or helping others. What would that look like for you? Is God calling you to get involved in some different kind of mission or ministry than you've done in the past? Maybe something that really uses your gifts or touches your passion in a deep way. Maybe God's calling you to step outside of your comfort zone and get involved in something that would really stretch and grow you. Maybe be a little scary and yet kind of exciting in that way. Maybe God is calling you to start something new, to be a trailblazer in some new mission or ministry that would fill you with eagerness and enthusiasm, and maybe fill a lot of other people with that same kind of eagerness and enthusiasm to serve God. Sometimes it can take us a while to find it, but I really believe that God calls each of us to help, to serve, to give in ways that will, in fact, fill us with eagerness and enthusiasm if we trust Him as we do that. So again, what might that look like for you?